Have our game tracker for our object creation assignment. So we're going to go in and click a title. We'll say Elden Ring. Genre, I classify that as RPG. And then hours played, I think I have about maybe 100 hours into Elden Ring. So we'll add it. The game is added. And it says, boom, Elden Ring, hours played. Then I got a little cute little status that popped up. So I put in crazy work into Elden Ring. So then we'll skip the genre. We'll skip the title. We'll go ahead and put in a simulation game. Put in 50 hours of that. Oh, it's telling me I forgot to fill that out. So we'll say Minecraft. Oop, if I could spell correctly. Add that. Game is added. And it says I play another game called Minecraft. 50 hours play. It was like, I must really love the vibes. Because I do. So now we'll go over here. Sorry, to our actual code for it. So we start. It isn't inside of an iffy at the bottom here. So we start with our class. We made a class and we used our constructor. So as you can see, we got the title, the genre, and the hours played. We wrote that down earlier because that was important. The parameters become properties. Oh, I spelled that wrong. That's okay. And then we'll go down here. So this is where we put the status of the game. That's how I have what pops up over here. The game stats is, we said if this many hours you get this status. So, basically a whole bunch of if statements here. Nothing crazy, but I decided to add a little extra something to it. So now we have our main class over here. And this is where sorry, with the add button and the outputs and the input, this is where we actually put it together to be reused later in the code. So basically say, hey, this is this, this is this, this is this. We're gonna add it on later. I'll show you the later part. So let's see down here. Yep, this is just our button and our event listener. And then we also have this. We're also going into our validations. Lower down. So we did it with the indexing here. So we're basically checking what we did earlier. You can't leave these empty if nothing's in the fields. Sorry, I'm a little sick. Yep, so same thing up here, just constant variables. And then we said this equals this, which is the same thing at the top. Sorry, losing it here. All right, and then once it checks that all the inputs are valid here, it'll go ahead and do our pop-up like we had for the add game. And then once it creates a whole new game, and it'll do the game's message. So, hold up, Command Z. Didn't mean to do that, but basically what we had up here, it'll put it in here for the game message, with basically creating a new game as we go. This right here is just changing the HTML. Well, not changing it, but for the output, it inserts HTML there. So it's like, hey, you did this. We use template literals to say, cool, they added the game. We're going to add the title, the genre, the hours played, and the status that we made at the top. And then we clear the fields all over again. But this is, like I said, it's all inside the validator. But we clear the fields all over again to start a brand new game. And then, sorry, I keep scrolling up and down too fast. Yep, that's the iffy. And it goes back to the beginning to start the game all over again. And that's where we can do all the inputs.